welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy and today we are doing just a day vlog. It is Thursday the 22nd of January. I have the day off as the car needs service and my car had a recall letter for a fuel pipe. I got the letter before we went to Florida, but I didn't get a chance to book it in, and then I booked it in before Christmas and they were like, oh, it's safe to drive. Oh, sure, hope it is, because I have been driving it. So I thought while I'd booked it in for the fuel recall, I have also booked it in for a service, because it's very much overdue a service, and I have my very first MOT in March, because the car is under 3 years, and it will be 3 years in March. But yeah, been quite quiet the last few weeks. Don't think I picked up this camera for a while. The last video I think was the New Year's Vlogmas episode 6, I think it was, or 5. That was our last video. It's been quite hectic, I want to say. Our first day back to work was the 5th of January. Feels like no different, like you've not had the time off, you're just back into the swing of it. Is as stressful and as overwhelming as ever. My first football game back was the Sunday after that, so 5, 6, 7, 9th, maybe the 11th of January. Had a pretty bad injury. I got pushed by one of the other team's defenders, and the way that I fell, the way that I was pushed and then fell, I've whacked the back of my head on the floor. So I then had a severe concussion, ended up going to A&E on the Monday, got told that I'd had severe whiplash as well. I'm telling you right now, the pain in my neck was hideous. And I'm someone that sort of tries to forget things, like you're okay. But as soon as my head hit that floor, I just sort of was like that really hurt. And then just started crying, and then you got the ref, you got my team saying what hurts, and I'm like, it's the back of my head, like and it's obviously it's a head injury, so it's all like, but like I've hit my head a good few times in my years, but like that was something different. I've also been in a car accident where I've also been in a car accident where I have had whiplash. I don't remember the pain being like that. Someone said to me, well, Brandon's dad said to me, sometimes you find that your body naturally forgets pain. So maybe, but it was a week on Sunday, it's now Thursday, so it'll be 2 weeks coming Sunday. I've still got a bit of like a crick in the neck. Like I can't, like if someone like calls me and I do a sharp like look behind me, it really hurts. So I'm not allowed to play football for 2 weeks. This was said by my coach, and he said that we'll check on the 21st day. And I was like, that's ages. Like I need to, like, please let me play football. But I can tell, I did go to the gym yesterday. Didn't do anything. It was my first day back in the gym for like in 15 weeks. Didn't even realise I'd left it that long. But yeah, no, it has been a weird couple of weeks since I've not picked up the camera. A lot has happened, you know. But yeah, no, the pain, never knew. Like I was off sick Monday and the Tuesday, and Monday I couldn't even lift my head. It was like I was a newborn baby. Like it hurt so bad. The headache I had for about, I want to say 5 days. But I was like, the headache is not even bothering me. It's my neck. But yeah, that's like a little life update for you guys about me. Still healing, but we do need to leave, I think. What is the time? It says it's going to take us about 12 minutes to get there. I do have to leave the car there all day, which is annoying because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. I can walk to a Tesco's and that's about it. So I might get like the little, because it's not in London, it's not the red buses, so you have to just like time it well that you then get a bus. So I might get a bus into the town centre, and then hang around there for a little while. But I am really, really stressed about the car. Like really, really stressed about, like, they're gonna be like, it's gonna need these, it's gonna need new this, new that, and I'm like, I can't afford that. So yeah, let's get on the road. So yeah, we're on our way to, I think it's like Basildon, between like Basildon and like West Horndon, I think. I know where it is. We used to live in Basildon, you know, the big bad Baz. was there for exactly 1 year to the day. And I will tell you right now, you'll never catch me again in Basildon, unless like right now, like to go for the day or something. Not like there's much to do for the day there, but yeah, Big Bad Baz has definitely got its name for a reason. We got burgled on Boxing Day. We were away for the Christmas. This was like Christmas 2021 into 2022, like the new year. And yeah, got a phone call the day after Boxing Day by the police. Your house has been broken in. Yeah, Big Bad Baz for a reason. Very nice house. If I could pick it up and put it like where we're living right now, then yeah, but I wouldn't trade where we are right now for the world. Like this area that we're in at the minute is phenomenal. But yeah, anyway, sidetracked. That's where we're going sort of now, but not that far. We're sort of going to like the Langdon area. That's where the Toonies is. I think that's what you call it, or Toonie, I don't know. That is actually also where April bought her car. What the This is a 50-mile-per-hour road. You can't just like go on the wrong side of the road and like all of a sudden just like, he was on the right side of the road and then he just literally just went onto my side, and so he can reverse into the farm. Unfortunately, that's not how life works in some cases. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's where we're going, to Toonies, to do the recall and the service. The service, oh God, it's my first service having this car. I got this car in June 23, maybe? June 23? No, June 24. Got this car in June 24. It was only like a year old, with 1,000 miles on it. Was like, right, for the price that it was up on, and like the monthly prices, I was like, how can I not take this vehicle? And the reason I needed a new car is because my old car was completely, third gear did not work in my old car. I had a Ford Fiesta, loved it. It was called Aries. This car is called Onyx. But the MOT was due on that car, and I wouldn't have been able to afford to have my car fixed like at all. So I had to get rid of it as quickly as possible. So I sold my car on We Buy Any Car. So I was able to get rid of it, pay off the remaining balance on the car, and have a deposit for this car. So it was a very big switch. Like as soon as I started looking, saw this car, rang up to like inquire about it, and it went from, if you put a reservation deposit down, As soon as I was like, okay, put a reservation deposit down on this car, and all of a sudden it was like, yeah, this car is yours, like just do all the bits and pay the deposit. And I was like I was only looking and now I've like bought a car when I still have my old car that I need to try and get rid of. Yeah, but for the value for this car, like don't get me wrong, I pay a lot more for this car than I did for my old car, but I split this with Brandon, so I actually technically pay less. So yeah, it worked out pretty well, to be honest. And I also got a brand new car, didn't have to worry about an MOT for like 2 years. But now the MOT is right around the corner, which is in March. And yes, and my service was actually due, I think, in February last year. And life just lives, do you know what I mean? Like, I was very much like, I'm not gonna like lack on the service in that. Like, I'm splitting it all with Brandon. Like, it's not gonna cost me as much as it did when I used to do it on my own. Like, don't lack. And I lacked. I unfortunately lacked with getting a service for this car, like especially when the car is telling me it needs a service. And you know, like I've had this car when it was only 1,000 miles. It's now at 11,000 miles. Like that's 10 miles since I've had this car that I've added to this car. Like it should definitely have a service. So yeah, I got this recall letter for the fuel pipe. Apparently is faulty, but that's free. Like I don't have to pay for that. So I booked it in for the recall, booked it in for a service, and that's what we're doing today. But because it's an all-day thing, I have to drop it off, and there was no like drop and wait slots, which means that you can drop it off and they do it like right when you dropped it off, and then you can wait like the hour, 2 hours, and then you know as soon as you drop it off, you know yours is going to be done first. But then it had none of those slots. They did offer like a hire car, like a courtesy car, while you wait, which takes like £19, which wasn't bad, but I'm like, no, look, it's not too far from the town centre. It is if you were going to walk, but I'm obviously not walking. So I'm going to hopefully get a bus. But I don't actually know if the bus in that area even goes that way. I don't know. I'll figure that all out when I get there. But we will see. We will see. So yeah, I thought I'll just take you guys along with me. For my day, very calm, which is not very like what any girl wants to be dealing with is their car. So I had to put oil in my car for the first time because the car was like, I need oil, please give me oil, da 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 da. And I've never ever put oil in my car, and I was like, but I've got service due like Thursday, like they're gonna just empty it out and replace the oil anyway, like can it not wait? And then finally, like, we kept forgetting to check the dipstick, which you meant to do when the car's not warm. So then finally there was a moment where the car's not warm, and I was like, okay, let's check the dipstick. There was like nothing. It was a little bit of oil, but basically nothing. And it's very important because you don't want it to dry out the engine. So yeah. So we managed to go to a garage last Sunday on the way, because we went to see Wicked 2 for the first time, which was like long waited for. And tell me why the oil for my car was the most expensive. There was like £17.50 oil, there was like 21. So I'm checking the back of the packaging because my little logbook did not help me at all with what oil to buy. And the one that then finally said Vauxhall was £26. And I was like, typical. The oil that I need is the most expensive. So yeah, but managed to get that in. So that was £26, literally going to go down the drain. Literally down the drain, because they're going to empty it out and it's just going to go. Never mind. Never mind. Right, we are here. We are here. Oh no, there's a queue. I don't actually know where I'm going or where I need to go. Oh, custom parking. I'll go in there.
Wi-Fi disconnected.
Right, I've been chatting to you for 10 minutes. Sorry, guys. Some of these cars are actually stunning, like, but Vauxhall, I don't know, I miss my Ford over Vauxhall, unfortunately. So it's all dropped off now. Walking to the closest bus stop so that I can get a bus into Basildon town centre. Already one thing has gone wrong. So Brandon obviously has his car keys. I have my car keys. And she said, do you have both? And I said, no, I just got mine. And then after a little while she went, okay, so I don't know if you didn't get told, or she goes, but for the recall you have to have both keys. So what? I was like, well, no one told me I needed both keys. Like, I would have had both keys. I would have brought them with me. So I was like, okay, we're just going to have to rebook the recall because obviously I don't have both keys. So yeah, that's fine. So it's just the service today, no recall, which is very, very frustrating because it was just like I booked today off and I don't really have any more days to book off to do it again, so I said we were going to have to do it. I said to Brandon, so that's a shame. It's such a shame. It's annoying, so annoying. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to have to walk through the subway. I say at least it's daylight, but this is Basildon. So I found the bus stop. It says it's due in 1 minute, so that's very, very lucky. So on the timetable, what is the time? 9:45. Oh yeah, no, it should be one due at 9:45. If they're on time, that is. So I have got the First Bus app. I've had this app since I unfortunately lived here, even though that was like, oh, it's coming. That was like almost 3 years next month. But yeah. We're on the bus. It cost me £3. £3 for what? Single adult. £3. The seats are pretty nice. I don't remember it being like this. Maybe the bus that I used to have to get wasn't like this. It was like plastic seats. So I have arrived. I don't like to put places down, but big like Basildon is just disgusting. The bus is actually pretty good. It took about 20 minutes. I don't actually know where I'm going because I like never ever came into the town centre. The year I lived in Basildon. I think I did go to the gym a couple of times, the Pure Gym in here. I think I only went there like twice. But that was just literally you drive, you park, you go. It has like a direct entrance straight into the gym. So I never actually went into the town centre. But so I'm literally just walking. Oh. There's a Greggs behind me, a Costa there. There's a Primark at least. Just worried about being out with my camera as well. Like, it's not a very nice area, especially for like just bad people. So I've just popped into Primark really quickly. I hope you can hear me. I've turned my mic on, but it's under my coat, and sometimes I find that you get that scratchy sound, and I'm so sorry if you do. But I've just seen this Lion King jumper, which is really cute, and then the Mickey Mouse blue jumper, which is also really, really cute. But I thought both of these sets are really nice, like black and the beige. But it's like the hemming. I just feel like that does, even though it's probably the style they've gone for, to me it looks unfinished. But that's how I feel about it. These are really cute. The fact that I see an A as well is very uncommon. Oh look, more A's. Oh. Girl dinner. That's really fun. I like that a lot. So they've got a really big discount in Primark at the minute, like 50% off. So you just have to fight through the hordes of this is like all of this. You've basically got to fight through it and see what you can find. But I'm not in the mood for that right now. I'm just browsing, trying to make up time until I get told that I can collect the car. Basically, I'm really not having a good time. I don't know why. I just feel very anxious. But I think that's me. I've also not eaten yet today. Or had a drink, in fact. I'm hoping to find a Starbucks. Is there a Starbucks in Basildon? I don't know. Oh, it's an inside. Oh, Waterstones. You should have told me there was a Waterstone. I would have come here ages ago. I'm sure when you guys see me when I film, I'm sure I'm always in a Waterstones. Wow. I do have a gift card so I can spend money in here, if you know what I mean. But I had to return that book. So in the last video, in my last vlog with you guys, I bought a book and then said, oh crap, I've got to return it. So I managed to return it, but I said to Brandon, I can't really buy any books until I sort out my book, so I know what I need and what I don't need. But I still haven't done that, so I probably won't buy any books today, just because I still haven't sorted out my books of what I have and what I don't have. Now this is the book I know I need. I know I need this one. I've been waiting for this to come out in paperback for like ages, so I know I need this one. Oh look, there's the first one there. This is the third one. I've read the first and second, so I need the third one now. So that's all bought. She didn't ask if I wanted a bag, so she just give it to me, and I didn't pay, and then didn't want to be like, can I have a bag? So no bag. I will try and fit it into my backpack, but I'm scared. That's how books get damaged. I see a little sign that says Starbucks. Starbucks. So I found a Starbucks. I'm going to do some reading, but this is what I ordered. Just my usual iced coffee blonde roasted with caramel, citrus, and then I also got a cinnamon bun as well. I don't know if you can tell, but I literally just been sat here crying because they were playing the God Watch the Rule the World, and that was my Guardians of the Galaxy song. So I was literally started playing, like, you know, like it takes you back, doesn't it? But yeah. I was like, oh my god, I'm sat in Starbucks crying my eyes out because they're playing Everyone Wants to Rule the World. Or because it's my Guardians of the Galaxy song. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here now and just chill and then wait for my phone call basically. But yeah. So it's almost 1:30. I've been here since 10:45 and I'm still in Starbucks. Finished my muffin and my coffee. The muffin had aniseed in it, I think, and I don't like aniseed, but it's gone now, but sort of just gone for a bit of a savoury snack now. So I've ordered a peppermint tea and a cheese toastie. Cheese toastie. I read 3 chapters of my book, Crescent City, the second one. And now I'm currently just doing some editing. I've got a new Instagram page which I'll just pop in for you guys. It revolves around my photography, promoting my YouTube for you guys, and also for Disney. So I'm just doing a couple of posts that I want to upload on my Instagram. I've had the account for ages, it's always promoted my photography, but now I want it to be used for a lot more, so that's what I'm using it for. So that's what I'm doing at the minute, just editing some posts. But yeah, I got a phone call to say that my car still hasn't gone in, and that it is the next one to go. So I should expect a call around about 4:30. A long time, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But I turned my iPad on and realised that it had like 10%. So the portable charger that I've got for my phone is now charging my iPad, which it went from having 3 bars to only 1 bar. So obviously the iPad is really draining it, but I just do what I can. And then yeah, that's a little update for you guys, but I'm still in Starbucks. All done at Starbucks. Oh, what are you looking at? Go back. All done at Starbucks, just packing up now. But all done. Still haven't heard from the garage about my car yet, but I can't sit there anymore. I've been sat there for 4.5 hours, so I thought I'd have a little look around and see what else they have here. They've got a JD, perfume shop, but you know, I've never been in here before, so just give it a little whack basically. But I just don't know what to do with myself anymore. So I really want to buy Brandon a pair of trainers. We saw some in the Romford JD. He pointed them out and went, I really like them. So I was like, oh, I'll buy them, but I can't see them in here. I saw them online, but they didn't have them in these size online because they are on sale. But I think might have missed it because I can see the dunks. The dunks are over here, but they don't have the ones I'm looking for. Nothing really took my fancy in there. Didn't see anything that I wanted, and I wanted to look at the Able stuff, but they didn't seem to have the section in that JD. But in the sale, they did have Able bottoms, so they must have it somewhere. But I've looked in the whole store and I couldn't see it. But yeah, nothing I could see out of that. So I'm just gonna have another little browse elsewhere and see what else I can see. But I just can't wait to be told my car's ready and go and get it. So fingers crossed, nothing too deep with it, but we'll come to that bridge, like we'll cross that bridge when we come to it basically. Just popped into New Look, see what they've got in here. Quite a lot of like pastels, like greens and purples, which is quite nice. Like, this is really nice. I like that. I wonder if they've got any of the Disney stuff in here. But they're meant to have a second floor, it's just closed, so it wouldn't surprise me if they don't, obviously to try and make room and fit everything else that they obviously need to sell in here on one floor. Nothing in New Look. They've got a H&V, so we're going to have a quick look in here and see what they've got in here. I do love H&V, just all the knickknacks. Powerpuff Girls. Got all the Wicked stuff, and then surprisingly Huntrix stuff, and quite a bit of it actually, and like posters and stuff. Quite nice stuff. But I'm looking for like certain things, so I'll sign off for now and then log on, come back on if I see anything. Yeah, no, I didn't see what I wanted. She asked if I need any help because where I was looking was by the counter, and obviously from my last video you know I went into H&V then and was also very secretive then about what it is I'm looking at, but what I was looking for was by the counter, and didn't have any, so she was like, oh, can I help you? I was like, oh no, I'm just looking at. She goes, okay, are you looking for anything in particular? So I told her which one I'm sort of looking for, and then she looked on the website and she said it was all like what I'm looking for and the brand of what I'm looking for. There's like two names for it. So you've got one that's completely off topic, and then you've got one so it was the one off topic. Obviously I'll go into a lot more detail when I explain to you guys later, but I was like, oh no, that's not the one I'm looking for, I'm looking for the other one. And she was like, oh yeah, no. I was like, oh. But yeah, no, I'll explain to you guys proper later. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going, but I think I've come to the end. I've discovered an Asda, so I'm going to loop back round and walk back the other way. I'm looking for a H&V, not H&V, just been in there. Looking for H&M. But I see what they've got in there because I know they've got a couple of Disney things in there that I want to see. Like they sponsored, like they partnered with Skinny Dip, so see what they've got in there. But that's what I don't think they might not even have one here. I don't know. So as you can see, we're on the bus now, almost at the stop actually. It was very, very hectic. The bus turned up, we all got on the bus, paid, and then got told, oh, this bus is changing now. So we all had to get off and then hope that the next bus driver would have let us on, knowing that we paid our ticket. The next bus driver was like, oh, some of you have paid, haven't you? And we was like, yeah. And then it wasn't him who's then going to stay with the bus. So then another bus driver came. Another bus driver came and was like, and we were like, oh, we've already paid. And he was like, he was so confused, and we're just like, well, that's exactly what we didn't want to happen. But anyway, on the bus, it's absolutely pouring it down. Like it's rain. Like, can't even see out there, look. That's why I put...
stop is Fraser Close.
Oh, this is my stop. I can confirm this was not my stop. But on the ticket it was Fraser Close, but I think it was meant to be, I was meant to get off the next one. But I don't know where I'm going. And I don't know. But April bought her car from the same place I'm having my service, because it's a Toonies Vauxhall, but they also do Peugeot cars. So obviously that's what April's got. And when we came and collected her car, we got off this stop. So I can see how it's like misinterpreted to get off here. But I think the next stop would have been better because there's the underpass. So, but never mind. So yeah, I was saying about the rain. So because I've got a lot of stuff in my bag to keep me occupied today, I wouldn't fit my umbrella. So I was like, okay, well then I won't wear my leather jacket, I'll wear this. So at least I've got my hood. But I'm going to put you guys away now because I don't want you to get too wet. While I walk back to the garage. All done now. Just trying to work my way out of here in the tight car park. Okay, the time is 5:24. Oh my god. It has actually been horrendous. I'm actually quite upset. I don't mean to be, but I am. So I've dropped this car off at 9:30. It's like what a waste of a booked day. Like if I knew it was going to be that long, I would have got an Uber home and then an Uber back when it was ready. Like it's a 12-minute drive home, so it wouldn't have taken me long or cost much. But at least I would have then been able to do things at home or just chill. I actually can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I was going to go to the gym tonight, but I actually just can't be arsed now. I'm so fed up. So extremely fed up. But yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know and update you guys. Nothing wrong with the car. 2 of the wheels are amber, but they said it's just barely, so it won't even flag up in an MOT, which is actually due in March, so that's really good. So just paid for the service, so yeah, not more you can ask for really. Happy with that. Finally home. Like I've literally not even, I've put my pajamas straight on, like no faffing about here. Like I am, I don't know, I'm just really annoyed. Like 9:30 to 5:30, that's like a work day, and I had the day booked off. Do you know, like, and the reason, I know they say you leave it all day, but I've obviously had a car since I was 21. I'm 25 now. And every time I've taken whatever car I've had, this is my first service with this car, so obviously my previous car, I get told it's going to be here all day. And I'm like, okay. So I'll tell work I'll be in work late, and then I'll pick it up after work. I'll pick up after work. And I get into work and get a phone call saying it's done. Oh, okay, well I can't pick it up until like 5:30. Oh, well we can't keep it here that long because it needs to rotate. And then I'm having to leave work. Or I leave, like another time I left to go to the shops and then got told, oh, it's ready, and then had to walk back. So today was the first time I was like, oh, I'm not going to go too far because it'll be my luck that I'll get somewhere and then I've got to come back. So that's why that's the experience I've had in the past. and I've never, like, all day is ridiculous. Like, dropping off at 5:30, dropping it off at 9:30 for it not to even go in the air, up in the air until like 3 o'clock. I just feel like I could have got stuff done. I wanted to go to the gym. Like, don't get me wrong, like yesterday, I didn't go to the gym until 6 p.m, but I'd also sat there all day working from home. It's now 10 to 6 now, and I've only just got home. Like, I don't want to then go back out. So, I'm not going to the gym today. But yeah, like I said in the car, it was a bit, I think, hectic when I was trying to explain, but nothing's wrong with the car. Just paid for the service. Got told, obviously, like the front tyres are in amber, but nothing major at all. Apparently they've only just started to go below the thread, which is okay, like nothing major or against the law. They managed to do the recall in the end. So apparently the person who I passed the car over to got it wrong. So with Vauxhall, apparently 2 different types of the Mocha. So only the Mochas currently have recalls, but there's 2 different types of Mochas. One where you need both keys and one where you don't. And mine, I didn't need both keys. So I was supposed to speak to a person called Jack when I got there, but Jack wasn't there. His sign was there, like where it says Jack. So I spoke to another person who was there, who obviously saw to me. And he said that, oh, don't worry, I've spoken to her. She had a bit of a mad moment. I don't know why she told you that, but it's all been done. And I was like, oh, no, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, she's obviously just covering all bases. Like, I'm not, like, you know, she's just doing her job. So, you know, it's fine. It's been done. Like, no harm done. So, I'm looking in the fridge right now. So, at least I don't have to go back and put the, and try and book for the recall again. Obviously, my MOT is in March. So, at least I don't have to worry about, according to my service, I don't have to worry about anything for my MOT. So it might just be my next service and my next MOT that I will need to have my tyres done before. But yeah, I apologise if this vlog was not great. I planned to do a bit more, but I'm not trying to diss Basildon, because I know there's obviously a lot of people don't mind Basildon, but I've had bad experiences with Basildon, and I just didn't feel very comfortable being there on my own, especially with my camera. So I just vlogged as much as I possibly could where I felt okay to do so. And also I spent 4.5 hours in Starbucks. So what am I just going to prop you up and you guys watch me edit on my iPad or read and drink a coffee and a tea and eat? Like, don't get me wrong, I was going to do like a little montage, but because it felt, I just felt uncomfortable, so to get the camera out. But yeah, and then obviously, yeah, it has not been the best of filming, and I think I would have also liked to have filmed at the gym for you guys just to finish this vlog off, but I just couldn't think of anything worse right now, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some dinner. I'm just gonna make some noodles. That's about it, really. But yeah, I'll see you probably. I mean, it's only 6 o'clock, so I won't end the vlog just yet, just in case something happens. But that's a little update really quickly. I have decided to just go to bed now. I've had dinner. Mum and April are now home. And I don't really want to watch what they've got on TV downstairs, so I thought I'd just come upstairs. Got the Xbox on. I'm just gonna chill. The time is 7:45. Gonna chill, do nothing, probably play some Avatar, and then get ready to go to bed. Well, don't need to get ready, I'm in bed. Turn everything off and go to bed. Go to sleep. Ready for back to work tomorrow. Obviously I worked from home yesterday, I was off today, and I just feel like I feel shattered. Like, today is really just sort of grated on me, and I've got quite a bit of it. I've got a catch up meeting tomorrow, and I really don't want to deal with it, if you know what I mean. You know, you just want to hide from something. I've not done anything wrong, it's just work is just very stressful and overwhelming at the minute, and it's eating away at me, and I will snap. even if that means I cry or break down, or I'll, yeah. So that's stressing me out tomorrow. But yeah, don't know how long this vlog will be. Not going to be a long one. What can you film when you're taking your car for a service and you're walking around the town centre? Do you know what I mean? I was obviously, like I said, hoping to take you guys to the gym, so that would have been a good extra, probably like 20 minutes. But yeah, can't be asked after today. Yeah, but yeah, no. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I mean, it wasn't an enjoyable video. It's just a day in my life. Well, not an often day, but a day in my current life. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next vlog or video or whatever it is I'm doing. See you guys later. Bye.